Yo, wait, let me change my title real quick. T1 Watch Party. T1 Watch Party. True T1 fans only. Plus pure news. Okay. Yo. All right, let's watch the end of this fucking game, and then I got a presentation. Is this how people felt when Jesus was resurrected? Yes. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We're launching here into game number 4. T1, our fearless heroes, are down 2-1 versus fucking AL. Since when can China beat my glorious kings T1? Polymarket was wrong. Jesus has returned. You're allowed to restream it? I don't fucking know. I just looked at the category and like a million people are that don't have permission. So we'll see. We'll see. They ban me. Or at least let me give you a warning. Fuck it, we ball. Ludwig told me, he said, if everyone is doing it, just run it. That's what he told me. He said, just look at the category, bro. There's like 50 people doing it. Get your tattoo on screen? For free? Ah! Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! Turn this down a little bit. Let's go, AL. You're banned. You're banned. Nice knowing you. I thought T1 would win this more freely, honestly. What about the faker on a dragon tattoo across your back for the back-to-back win? Yeah, I have that. I just don't want to show you right now, but I do have it. It's a full back tattoo. Faker carrying a battle axe on the back of a giant dragon. AL are fantastic. Sorry, sweetie, but we're talking about T1 here, okay? Fantastic doesn't cut it. If they lose, this means Worlds is free, right? Yeah, I mean, honestly, like I said, I don't care if they lose this tournament, but here's the problem. I got to pause schedule here. Here's the fucking problem. If T1 win this game, then suddenly I'm invested. If they lose this game, it's fine. Honestly, it's fine. I go, you know what? They're going to win Worlds. I don't care. It's part of the plan. They don't win MSI. But if they win this game, then I'm invested and they have to win Game 5. I cannot keep my composure for a Game 5. So they need to either lose this game, which I'll be fine with, or win this game and win the next one. But if they win this game and then lose the next one, my day's ruined. Okay? This is a bracket like Melee? It's a bracket like Melee. That's correct. This is the loser's bracket. I think this is loser's finals. Winner of this goes to the finals to face BLG. Did you bet on them? Nah, I mean, got a fucking tattoo. Do I need to fucking bet on them to be a fan? No idea what's happening, but I'm a huge T1 fan tonight, baby. It's all. We'll take it. We'll fucking take it. T1 fandom open. All you gotta do is say is Faker the GOAT. You just gotta say Faker's the GOAT. Then they play Gen G again. Oh yeah, it's not BLG. It's Gen G in the finals. My bad. You're right. They'll beat Gen G on the run back. No worries. No worries. No worries. Everyone I root for always loses, so who do I root for? You've been rooting for North America a lot, I assume. You big NA fan for your whole life? Would you rather T1 sweep a series or win a hard-fought 5-game series? That's kind of a dumb fucking question. I don't care. Either way they win, right? I don't care. I don't fucking care. In the real world, I want them to sweep because there's less stress in the moment. But if you're telling me ahead of time that I know they're going to win, then I guess you have to be a close 5-gamer. Big A, not a real American. I will have you deported immediately. Dude, with the way ICE is going, you probably can. You probably can call ICE and tell them I cheered for Faker against North America. And they'll be fucking breaking down my door. Unmarked van. Would you rather T1 win or lose? This is a stupid fucking question. All right, so far T1 up 500 smackaroonies. League gold. It's worth more than dollars. Because you can't use dollars to buy an Infinity Edge. Uh-oh. Faker gets nothing. Okay. The dollar's in the gutter, dude. Let me tell you something. The US dollar is no longer the world reserve currency. It's League of Legends gold. Who won this series? This is live. How would I... Are you on the mobile viewer from the future? How would I know who wins this series? It's live.
A big spike.
Both mid laners got their item.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Could go for the sleep.
Get somebody.
Carrier.
Get Kyle. Get Shanks. Just kill somebody.
Shanks is frying. No flash Faker.
Just, oh God. Oh God. Oh my God.
Flash is too late.
Oh my God. Kill him.
No, it doesn't, right? He's
Don't-
gonna die here, but I think Shanks
don't-
has done his job even if he
Don't let him live.
Guma ulti.
Come on. Guma, please. I'm going to cry. What is happening?
But where's Hope?
What is he? Oh God. God damn it.
What a monster flight by Shanks.
Who invented Silas? I'll tell you that. Who at Riot who's watching my stream right now invented Silas? Hey, nice work. Balance champion. Nice work.
Shanks is just sending it.
This is how it feels to watch soccer? Sorry. No, that's not how it feels to watch soccer. You know why? The score's 2-5 instead of 0-0. Okay? It's not, even if you don't know shit about League of Legends, it's not as boring as goddamn soccer. Carrie just stole Drake. I saw. Carrie my goat. But, you know, it's fucking this goddamn Shanks play. Big A, have you ever seen... help me, please. I know this is not talking, but I have a date with a girl this weekend. She works in Quant. One of her talking points is if you could explain why J Street got banned from HFT in India without going bar off Matt Levine. I'm actually going to explain that today, and I haven't even read Matt Levine. So I guess you could do that if you want to tell her. I guess you could. I guess you could probably use my... I'm going to use fucking Black Lotuses in Magic to explain it. To be honest. Bro who loves basketball, a.k.a. the final 2 minutes take an hour. Bro, you shitting on basketball? You shitting on freedom? You shitting on George Washington? You shitting on what? What else you want to shit on? Shit on love, peace, unity, good vibes. What else? What else? Shit on the brotherhood of man. You want to shit on what else? What else? Just take it all. Just fucking what's sacred to you? Nothing. Bro shitting on God. Yeah, exactly. Oh, wait a minute.
God goes on the dark side, a little bit of a
Wait a minute.
He's dead, I think, here. Doran, isn't he? Oh, but where's Ambessa?
Doran's alive, bro. Doran's not dead. Uh-oh.
Where's the ult from Guma? He needs to pop it.
Get out.
Running for their lives. There's the Ambessa
Get him.
diving
Get
into
him.
the tower.
No.
Guma's running for his life.
All right, 1 for
Faker
1.
doesn't have mana for W. Yes, he does. The Senna Q.
One
Oh my
for
God,
one?
That was a 1 for 1.
Hey, not bad. Dude, I've noticed, I've been watching a lot of Casual lately for this tournament. He's he just randomly, like 5 times a game, just says the person's name in a really high-pitched voice. Kobayashi! It's like, it takes the rook for Gotham chess. it's become a thing. He does it like 4 or 5 times a game.
Can get a little more.
Yeah, you see AL members moving in 2 different calls right there because Tarzan
Holy
was
shit,
leaving
the
play,
T1 escape
Shanks
is
still going
crazy.
in, and the early teleport
Bop,
that came from
ba-
Doran
da- bop, bop,
meant
bop.
that
What
he was
the helly?
completely sectioned off. So Shanks going down at the beginning.
Oh, it's the Infernal
but They
Cinders.
still got the chase down.
Wait, there's a solo bolo, isn't it? Oh, no, it's not. The Infernal Cinders
Dang,
saved Kuma.
that would have been nice.
My goodness. The
All right,
action
well,
is really kicking.
I mean, let's be real here. Let's be real. The gold difference is negligible. It's 600, 700 gold.
Top scales very well.
Faker's getting top tower. It's basically even. Ah, he didn't get it. He didn't get. Did he get it? Dude, oh my god.
Faker see it?
Faker.
Good flash.
W. Whoa, you had to flash that? Whoa!
Faker's W's up again.
No, Faker! You're. He's dead. Damn, dude, that was a deep ass dive.
Top AL can get top tier 1, right?
That was a deep fucking dive.
Top tier 1.
Into the abyssal dive and serves up Faker.
So it's a trail of towers, but Faker dies.
This is just boy math. It's not boy math. They're only down 700 gold. It's not. What is that? What is that? Nothing? That's nothing. We need a tariff AL to get rid of this gold deficit. America needs to tariff a Chinese League of Legends team so their gold deficit with a South Korean League of Legends team is more balanced. That makes sense. That actually tracks. Normally, I'd call you out on that, but honestly, I'm open to any ideas that save this game. If we got to get Donald Trump involved, if we got to tell Trump this is important, okay? What if we can tell him that AL is woke somehow? They're a woke Chinese team. And we could stop their wokeness by tariffing them. AL equals all liberals. Yeah, dude. Yeah, that actually might make sense. That might make sense. That I think he would actually be on our side for that.
Because Adam's up in 1 minute as well. World Seed misses. Doran goes for bot wave. They need to not get engaged on here, T1. Hope also wants to catch.
Faker did some damage on Hope.
What's Doran doing? Doran!
Doran, don't die. Doran doesn't die?
Is it gonna happen?
The GOAT status?
T1 wanna wait. AL wanna play fast, but they don't have Ambassador.
Wait, I thought he didn't die.
Oh, this positioning from T1 looks a little bit weird with Desire. Where's the Malco? It's not gonna come out. Ooh, there's a lot of pinks in that bush. Doran's TPing behind. He's going for round 2. What is he doing? TPing there. He's fucking right.
Casual's casting.
They need the pinks, man. They need those pinks in that fucking...
Oh,
Carrier goes
engage.
Kuma's hitting. Doran's fighting Shanks. Carrier's gonna die, I think.
Kill.
but Kyle probably has to flash out. Kuma's playing.
I feel like Kuma's gonna get exploded.
Oh, they got the bush as well.
Third dragon.
Carrier's really low. The dragon
I mean,
looks like it's good for T1.
Third dragon is pretty sick.
It's soul points. Holy shit, this game is close. Holy shit, this game is close. It's a lot of dancing.
All right. All right. That's not, yeah, soul point's not nothing.
No one dies.
Getting out of harm's way was crucial.
I wish they got a kill, but.
And now T1 put themselves on.
All right, so we're looking pretty good. I mean, T1 still down a little bit of gold, but 3 dragons. Not bad at all. This game makes no sense. Dude, it's actually not that hard. It's actually not that hard. Like, put it 2 and 2 together, little bro. There's a blue team, there's a red team. They're shooting each other, they're getting things. You know, if they win, can you fly out to Vancouver for the finals and give us a tour of the Smallville set? You think they kept the Smallville set up? I would do that, but I have a blood oath to never go to Canada. So, it's unfortunate, but I can't cross that. Cross that boundary. So drag gives each player on the team 1K gold. It actually doesn't. It just gives you stats. It used to give money, but now it just gives stats. pronounce Saskatchewan, you can't. That's not even that hard one. There's much harder stuff in Canada. Who's the Blood Oath with? The devil. The Blood Oath is with the devil himself. Beelzebub, yeah. What'd you get in return? I got, I think it was a pack of Sour Patch Kids. Because I was hungry and I wanted a little treat. And so the devil sold me this Blood Oath. And I think it's worth it. I wasn't going to go to Canada anyway. Good deal, not going to lie. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. All right, we got a big fight here. The gold, dead even, dead heat.
He's just fighting.
3 dragons, T1.
But T1 continually fighting for vision here.
I mean,
Can he find the absconded duck?
nice try, little bro. Nice try, little bro. Nice try. You're not going to catch Faker, okay, sweetie?
Faker doesn't take that is because of Senna ult, right? I think Senna ult turns that fight.
But nothing's going to happen, probably. There's going to be no fighting until the next dragon comes up, which is in... Where's the timer on that? Oh, 2 minutes. So in 2 minutes, next dragon, and then it's going to be a big fucking fight that'll probably decide the game. It's because y'all got red 40. Dude, sometimes, do you guys ever wake up, Americans? Do you ever wake up and just pity the poor Europeans because they can't taste the sweet joy of yellow number 5 or red number 4 or just... These like just delicious, delicious food dyes that that enhance our wonderfully flavorful American food. Yellow 6, my favorite. Exactly. Blue 6. Yeah. Oh, wait. Whoa. What we got here?
Oh, Doran's TP is so aggressive again. What if they turn on Doran?
Oh, they might. Oh, Jesus. Doran, careful.
Maokai ult coming out.
Oh, he's just going
Doran's
in.
going in to distract them. He has stopwatch.
Oh, they got him. They got it.
It always is. Faker's fighting Flandre. Faker might die.
Faker don't. Oh. T1, baby! Oh, they got them all. They got them all. They got them all. Wait, Delenn Hope get him.
Maybe need to run forwards.
It's 40 seconds drag. Just back. Dude, Guma's the greatest objective stealer in this game's history. He's done so many clutch ones so many times in so many important games. Okay, here's the thing. I think all their team will be back by the time of this drag fight, so it actually didn't matter that much, except for the gold, I guess. Damn, what a steal. What a steal. What a fucking steal. Faker, no fear. More balls than brains. No fucking fear. It's crazy. We may not get those gross food colors, but you don't get Kinder eggs. Dude, Kinder eggs are so overrated. I'm sorry. I grew up in Germany, dude. I had Kinder eggs every lunchtime. I had it for in my little snack pack for recess. They don't taste that good. They're not that good. And the little toy is like, it's just chocolate over plastic. Look, the best thing about like European food is like the bread. That's a dragon soul.
Be a good fight for Ale. They're all stacked up. Oh, that turn from Carrier was great. Nice eats from Kyle. Doran has stopwatch. I think no, he doesn't. He could die here. Oh, the sleep.
Oh, that's incredible.
Everyone's asleep. But T1's awake. 26 minutes. Can they end? 30-second respawn timers.
Bro, end or no, they win this game.
Was that a 5-man sleep? Was that a 5-man sleep? Holy shit, it's loud in here. Oh my god, I can't hear anything. 25 seconds on the respawn. They send it. They go for it.
Silver Scrapes!
Of course they take
Game number 5! Let's fucking go!
Such good teams. Oh yes. Of course it is. Of course it is. It's Silver Stripes. Of course they take us to 5.
Look at Faker! Unfazed.
Absolute madness
Calm.
in the arena. Absolute madness.
I gotta say, Doran did so much
All right.
work with such low resources.
So here's the problem now, is now I'm committed. now I'm committed, and if for some goddamned reason T1 loses game 5, I'm going to be upset. I'm going to be uncontrollably upset. So we really need a win here, baby. Come on. Come on. A nice T1 MSI. How tall is Faker? I think he's 6'10" when he's slouching, 7'4" when he stands fully straight up. And shredded. Absolutely built like a fucking Mack truck. Shredded. Naturally, too. He doesn't even go to the gym because he's too busy working on his craft of League of Legends. 320 pounds of pure muscle. His fingers have 6-packs. Dude, what a fucking crazy...
Fucking useless. I can't describe it. If you saw the games that I saw of Lilia through the last few years, every time it just looks useless. But now, the Lilia fries.
In the hands of Carrier, man. He'll carry you. Hey, Shark, I'm new to economics and politics. Do you have any recommendations or reading for watching for beginners? Yeah, a channel called Big A Clips is a great way to get into all that stuff. Get your interest peaked. I actually find him to be quite similar to my content on the main Atriarch channel. He's got a certain style that I really fuck with. I respect him a lot. And then eventually you graduate to Asmongold. Eventually you move on up to Asmongold where you get the real thoughts and opinions. I want to be open-minded about League. What's the one thing you shouldn't do as a beginner? You mean like you're brand new to League and you want to know the one thing you shouldn't do? Play League. If you have a chance to never touch crack, don't do it, dude. Don't install. There are those of us who are already addicted. It's in the blood. I can go years without playing and I can relapse instantly. Addiction's a lifelong thing. You just never play. No, honestly, just play. If you're going to play League of Legends, play casual ARAM with friends every now and then when you're on Discord together. And that's enough for you to learn the champions, and then you can watch Worlds and enjoy it. That's the best way to enjoy League of Legends. You play a little bit of casual League of Legends with friends only, and then you know enough about the game so that it's fun to watch the very, very highest level tournaments, which happen once a year, maybe twice a year. And then it's great. You have a good time. It's really fun. But once you're grinding, there's a line, and the simple line is once you are grinding solo queue League of Legends by yourself, you've gone too far. You're not appropriately using your time. And I am someone who's done this more than anyone, probably more than anyone in this whole chat. I've done this. It's the biggest. It's when you've made a mistake. You underestimate your chat? I think you're underestimating me. I legitimately put in 15, 20,000 hours probably in college. I mean, I was playing all day, every day for years. And you turned out all right? Through the grace of God. Through the grace of God. Weren't you like top 2K in the world? Bro, why? I was fucking rank 18 on the ladder. I wasn't top 2,000. I'm almost top 2,000 Age of Empires, bro. How do I get a lol GF? Just hang out by Dragon and say, pick, what are the 2 duo bots? Pick Thresh. Pick Lucian. Oh, Xayah Rakan. Yeah, pick Xayah Rakan. Pick Xayah Rakan and look for a duo. Pick Garen and Yumi. Ever thought about casting LoL yourself? I think you do better than this Chirp Voice dude. I absolutely could not. I actually have got our own. I already respected Cadrill, but I've been watching more of him. Listen, the guy knows ball. He's fucking crazy good. He's crazy good at this game. He's got good insights. Everything I know is from fucking 10 years ago. It doesn't. I got nothing. I got nothing to add other than I really love T1. Cadrill's a coach, knows the game inside and out. Yeah, he really does stay in tune. I know he played pro, and I know that he was doing the coaching stuff. But I can really just tell how much he stays up to date with the latest and latest of the meta and what's working and what's not, and that's cool. So I respect it. Any items you missed from earlier seasons? Bro, new heads won't know this. And by new heads, I mean people who are like 29. But in the earliest seasons of LoL, there were items that generated gold. And you could buy multiple of them. And one of them was called Heart of Gold. And it just gave you a little bit of HP and generated 1 gold a minute or whatever, 100 gold a minute. And so what you do is pick a champion like Vladimir with sustain. You'd sit top lane and buy 6 Heart of Golds. And you just wouldn't fight anything. And it would start like almost like a banana farm. It would just print money. And then, at around, I don't know, 25 minutes, you would sell all your Heart of Gold. You'd have like 30, 40,000 gold, and you just buy a full set of 6 items. Then go fucking crush everybody. It was such a funny way to play. If Faker went bald, would you shave your head? Sure, I'll give you cloud cover, dude. I would say it's for Faker, dude. I would say it's for Faker when it's like already going. If Faker became woke, would you become woke? If Faker went woke, he would soon go broke. So I would stay based so I could afford to give money to Faker. I would take that L just so I could help out my king. Do you know what I'm saying? Volume over subscribers. Oh yeah, we gotta pop out. Ba 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 ba.
Oh, beautiful. MSI has been amazing. It's been so fucking good. I
True.
feel like Fearless Draft and only best of 5s has made everything so much more intense and like entertaining.
Oh yeah, if you haven't watched League of Legends, they've been doing Fearless Draft for this, and it's made competitive game so much better. Fearless Draft is like in game 1, if you ban Nidalee or pick Nidalee, Nidalee's gone for the rest of the 5 games. So instead of all 5 games being the same champions, the meta picks, it's like so radically different every time. It's so, oh, sorry, it's not bans, it's just picks. But like if you pick a champion, it's locked out for good. And it's awesome. So the comps are different every game, and they have to have much deeper champ pools. Do you think they'll keep it? I wonder if they'll do it for Worlds. I wonder. I kind of hope they do, bro. I don't actually want to go back. I actually think this tournament proved that Fearless Draft is just better, and it makes the teams have to have more flexibility and more. It kind of fucks T1. I don't care. Honestly, I don't care. It'd be better for the game. I would love T1 to win, but it is annoying when you're watching Worlds and like the entire meta is figured out in the group stages and everyone just plays the same comp the entire tournament. They always play the same champs. And it's like, this guy's bad. Oh, he's open. You got to pick him. It's so boring. Yeah, it just could be way better. It's made the draft way more interesting. Yes. And then you just get more weird picks. It's just fun. It makes the teams actually different, right? The teams are just the teams have more of a style instead of just everyone playing the most OP shit. It's awesome. Honestly, I don't know why they didn't do it sooner, but I guess it's fine because T1 got 2 world championships back to back, so I wouldn't change anything. Also, Fearless Draft increases ever so slightly the odds that one day someone will pick Fizz in a pro match. Because of Fearless Draft, the odds have gone up at least like 1, 2, 3%. What's his pick rate? 0. I don't think Fizz has been picked in a competitive professional match in a long fucking time. Like a real one, like at a big international tournament. Since season 4? Yeah, I think so. I literally think it's been like 10 years. Like, since it's been in a real match. Let's go! Dude, also viewership has been crazy.
Welcome back.
Faker!
About to kick off here.
My goat.
Both these teams took
Doesn't
Gen
matter,
G
he's
to
so
5.
fucking locked
We
in, it
knew
doesn't
that they
matter.
could be evenly matched
He is
coming
locked
into
in.
today.
Shank's
We're
locked
getting
in.
treated to the full 5 here once again.
All right, there's a lot of
Record
big
for
champions
international
here.
tournaments, we have already had more game
Now,
fives than
like I said in
ever
draft,
before at any
T1 is
event
red side,
before.
and they have to ban
I'm so happy
Pantheon,
that it is here in Canada.
Azir, Talia.
With this incredible crowd.
They might.
What I was thinking is T1 is red side. They need to ban Pantheon, Azir. I'm going to say Talia. That's my... If I had to like give analysis at the highest level of what I'm thinking, I guess I just sort of keep an eye on this stuff. Keep up to date. Great analysis, Goat. Thank you. Thank you.
Let's see it.
Proving what they're capable of. For the LPL, getting some revenge against T1.
Can you imagine?
And for T1, it's about
Can you fucking imagine if Faker picked Fizz this game? I would...
a team that showed struggles in spring.
Hey,
But
thanks for
these
joining the
struggles
YouTube.
Never seem to hold them back when it comes to the international
I think both
stage.
teams are mega stressed. I'm
A
guessing
team
AL will ban TF on
that has
blue.
sought after an MSI trophy
Maybe
for
Poppy.
many years.
Maybe
And they are
Talia
on the
or
precipice
Azir themselves.
Of looking for a rematch
Nocturne
against
ban,
Gen G.
Pantheon ban. Here it comes. Do they ban Talia on blue side AL? Yes or no? Because if they don't, T1's going to have to trade or ban both. And then AL
Absolute
will get first pick
Fizima.
Sion. Poppy is a very big pick. Poppy is a very...
Which one's America? Which one am I rooting for? We're rooting for T1, this team on this side, in red. Okay? This guy, the GOAT of the game, Faker. My liege. That's who we're rooting for.
Could ban Gumayushi Jinx. They could ban Aphelios. Alistar is the only engaged support in. So Alistar first.
By the way, Faker is honorary American. Okay, so if you're an American and want to be patriotic, you should also cheer for Faker. Because he's been with the game so long. He's honorary. You know what I'm saying? He earned the gold card. Yeah, exactly. Honestly, if Trump wants to extend an olive branch to league gamers, he should
Alistar.
gift the gold card to
Yo.
Faker.
I mean, Jinx also.
Sion.
Jinx to me has a lot of
TF
priority
Yon
now,
first pick
too.
is good.
Tabe sometimes says, you know, it's game 5. Jinx,
TF.
we just win with Jinx.
0-7 at the tournament. What is your counter to TF Faker? And are you taking
Fizz!
the Poppy?
Fizz, dude! Twisted Fate? Pick Fizz! Fizz is the hardest TF counter there is! Pick Fizz, dude! Fizz, 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 Fizz! Can you imagine? Can you fucking imagine? It's an actual counter matchup.
I don't really like Jinx, Alistar.
An engaged champion that we often see early in the
He's not
draft.
gonna pick it.
Good. I think
He's not gonna pick it.
Jinx, oh, he is gonna go Jinx. I don't like Jinx Alistar that much, but it's Guma's best champ. I wonder if they're gonna play some Enchanter mid.
No, they're gonna pick Fizz.
Guma Jinx.
Unglizz the
I wonder if
Fizz.
AL answer with a Philios Lulu.
So many changes.
Oh, they're gonna go Ziggs. Ziggs what though? Ziggs Pike? TF Ziggs?
What is this shit comp?
Ziggs Poppy. Oh, that is strong actually. Of course it is. Is Faker, I mean, that stops Ari a little bit. That stops
Fizz!
Ari
Doesn't stop Fizz. Doesn't stop Fizz.
I like Sejuani Ivern here. I like Sejuani Ivern. Can Faker drop?
Doesn't stop Fizz.
If he drops, what does he lose? I like Hui is like a solid champ, you know, but I don't attribute it to Faker.
Plus, it gives you a lot of potential.
Skarner?
Skarner's a good champ.
Ziggs can blow up towers
Now
on
you
the
can
side
ban
lanes,
junglers.
create more
AL
space
need,
for
they
Twisted
need,
Fate
they
to
need
work
like a
with
kindred.
and find some
I feel like
hits
AL
to
need
keep
like a
that pressure
kindred.
up.
I do like
A kindred?
Or, like what's a really good hyper carry AD jungler?
Bro, this T1's comp looks way better to me. But I'm fucking old school. I'm old school, bro. I feel like this comp looks clean. Looks good, dude. Not biased. I just think Jinx, Alistair, Skarner, that's just a clean, easy. It's a comp that you know how to perform with. This other comp is willy-nilly, fidgety. I guess they're professionals, so they can make that stuff work. But if it was solo queue, I would take the comp on the right almost every day of the week. And we'll see how it ends up, but Poppy always performs though. I will say Poppy's been a god tier this tournament, so I mean I get the idea, like this weird poke, run around, knock away.
Nefiri is okay. I would ban Viego, I think. Actually, I would ban Zed. I think Zed is scary. Tarzan game 5 Zed.
Very solid front
Oh,
line.
I think
So
it's
they're
really
looking
hard
for
to
the
deal
things
with.
that can match into the Twisted Fate. With Ryze gone, with Silas gone.
Bard. I
your
think
ability
AL
to
could
play
go like
through
Zed.
sides is not the easiest. The Bard
Something.
being removed, I
But you
think
gotta
is
imagine, yeah, the Skarner ult,
Oh, they could go Nocturne.
You can leave
Alistair knock up, like they just if they get ahead, you're
But I
dead.
think Nocturne is a crazy good champ for AL.
going to be denied.
What have you got for me, Faker?
Things like
Oh, Nocturne TF would be horrendous. Fizz!
possibility as
Faker.
well for a little bit more disruption.
Is it Lissandra? Is Lissandra a champ right now?
Throwback.
Yeah, I mean, you have to go so deep here to
Syndra,
find an
Lissandra,
answer in the
Nox ban?
Swain,
Well, that'll do it.
Kassadin.
That was the
Already on
first ban,
solo
actually.
is what I'm kind of thinking, but
probably.
none of them stand out a lot.
Still up and available.
Oh,
A bit
Nocturne's banned.
risky into the
Oh, the
Twisted Fate.
Hui, I don't know if I like it.
No.
I feel like Z value goes even higher.
It also fits nicely with this front to back style comp that they go.
No
See
way!
how much range AL is going to get.
Ain't no
I knew he would
way!
go Kassadin. I knew he would go Kassadin. He went away.
Oh.
I'm so tilted. I'm so tilted. I'm so tilted.
Kassadin would have been
I can't
fun.
describe how tilted I am right now.
Oh, I
I feel
hate
like
this.
Zed just wins the game. Please don't tell me I did that. Please don't go Zed. Please don't go Zed. I just got so rage baited by Faker. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I just got.
I
so
hate
rage
Cassante.
A little bit more carry power.
I'm
I
so mad how
hate
rage baited I just
Cassante.
got. Oh my god, the Zed value is crazy.
Talon?
Doran to
Oh my god.
do something
Wait.
with this counter pick.
Please
Doran,
don't go Zed.
the newest member of the team. All eyes have been on him.
Please don't go Zed.
The Poppy support. My
Please don't go
expectations
Zed.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Olaf jungle.
bringing Olaf out into
What the
jungle.
fuck?
What the fuck is this?
Very good against,
What the
you know,
fuck?
Skarner
Wait,
and
there's a top lane
Alistair
champ that
CC
fries
here.
here. There
If you're
must
looking
be.
at those two local
Wait, I'm sorry.
It's Gnar. He's gonna.
Is it TF 80 carry? Ziggs 80 carry? It is okay, so it's Ziggs Poppy, Jungle Olaf, top Aatrox, mid TF. Okay. Disgusting. What a foul, disgusting comp. Do they play regular League of Legends in China, or do they just do this fucking wild shit? What a disgusting comp. What a... This is like eating soup with your hands. It's just unsanitary. I don't like seeing League of Legends played like this. I don't like this comp. It's disgusting. I hope it doesn't win. I hope it doesn't win, dude. Which comp? The one on the left. The Chinese comp. I'm praying for T1, just for the sanctity of League. They built an honest-to-God, God-fearing comp.
I don't know if I like the Hui. Is Faker's Hui good?
T1 has a cringe comp as well? Not really. I mean, T1 has a comp you would see in solo queue. Everyone's just playing standard chance for their roles.
3 games, 100% win rate. Okay, we're locked in. Here we go. Why do they ban Bard? Because Poppy could flex the jungle and they could play Bard. So is AL? No, they aren't. Not that that never happened, but I bet you could easily find the pick rate for All-Star support way higher than Poppy support, and the pick rate for Jinx is way higher than the one for Ziggs. 100%. Poppy and Ziggs are played a ton. All right, so you're going to bet me right now? Are you going to bet me right now that the pick rate for Poppy and Ziggs is higher than the pick rate for Jinx and Hollister? Or are you going to shut the fuck up? Are you going to bet me for solo queue which one is higher? Or are you going to shut the fuck up? You pedantic ass motherfucker. Sorry, crashing out, but what a fucking annoying. But Olaf does run past everything, right? Combo, Skarner ult, he runs past it all.
I will bet 100% of my money on T1 win right now if it's a bet is made. You think I'm going to bet against T1?
I think T1 probably has
I would never in my life, I never have and never will bet against T1. Never.
I thought with that trade they would get bot push. But I guess too much is reading the minion and cannon form, right?
Oh, but you want to gamble? Oh, if we have Yeti in here, maybe you can add a thing, but I can't do it. Is this an elimination game? Yes, it's game 5, elimination. Loser is out of the tournament. Winner goes to the finals. What stage are we in? Losers finals. Did you text Faker good luck? Yes, I did. I texted him good luck, smiley face.
So they have triple smite AL with double spellbook.
Faker texted Big A, I got you today. I said, hey, bro, it's kind of hard to stream if you guys lose game 5. Could you clutch up for me? And he said, no worries, King. Nice marketing Monday the other day. But I don't know what he was talking about because I didn't do a marketing Monday the other day. I think he's just being nice. You know? I think he's just being nice.
It's his like normal camps up first.
I think it's very much that. He wanted to make sure that he could just go straight
so he can get level
those,
5 faster or what?
That bot Scuttle Crab. He does playing with Pry on the bot side of the map right now.
I mean, look at that too. They go for the early recall for Guma. Back, he's got the Cole and Doran blade, and they're going for the swap already. T1 making the call.
All right. Good lane thus far.
Yeah, Guma just said, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Being able to have Pryo in a matchup against TF is so critical.
Yeah.
You want to punish any roams that they go.
Faker's already got Pryo.
Is often the recipe for success, denying those roams before they even happen, or at the very least, if they go.
Oh, whoa.
Guma's up here. Owner is behind.
Is there a dive here?
Did he see that?
The potential for this dive, but I think they're going to
Uh-oh.
for it.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Get him!
First one to Guma is insane.
Let's go!
Doran
Let's go!
just
Let's
based
go!
TP bot.
Let's
Wow.
fucking
Great
go!
decisiveness. Just flash CC.
Dude, that
starting
was
quick.
so fucking smart by owner. Just insta, yeah.
They recall it.
Clean.
After the clear, they find their first blood. Carrier got solo experience.
It wasn't first blood to Guma, it's first blood to owner. Sorry. I
This
thought
is a good comp, too. Just a nice, good, clean comp. They're going to get ahead. Jinx is going to be unstoppable.
Flawless timing.
Bro, I'm just realizing how much Jinx can fuck them up if Jinx gets ahead. Their comp is going to get kited and righted. Kited and divided. Fire the AL coach. What am I looking at? Dude, that's what I'm kind of saying, dude. Obviously, I'm out of the meta, but I feel like their draft sucks fat. I'm talking like a league player again. Dude, just League of Legends regresses my mind mentally 10 years. I'm literally going to start talking like a fucking guy at ASU again. I straight up think this comp sucks,
Whereas
dude.
Flandre has a null magic, right? Against Jinx.
As well as in
So when the
inventory.
freeze is
Mm.
it frozen? No,
Still
it's not.
with his potion as well as the double biscuits.
Flandre has
Meanwhile,
flash.
Flandre is out of juice.
So they'll go for Drake here.
Consumable.
Can they dive Doran? I don't think so, right? They're saying six. But can they dive Flandre? I don't think so. But they don't have
Tabe's the fucking goat.
Spellbook and Ignite in 30 seconds.
Tabe's the goat, huh? So interesting. How many championships do you have? Just an interesting question. They're not doing it again, are they?
I think he lives. Does he live like Shanks is level 6? I feel like the TF ult covers it. Yes. They're not gonna do it because Shanks is 6, right?
Would be too risky.
No, they're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. That would be so sick to do, though.
A lot of farm.
T1 are giving the Drake so they can farm for free. There's a position in this game where Guma stays bot. The Ziggs pokes him down.
Against the threat that T1 is posing
Guma
on the top
pokes the
side.
Ziggs back, but then Ziggs bases, TP's back, and Guma's stuck.
Inside the jungle over there. So T1 were clearly
I saw the movie Mountainhead. It was good.
vision of Kyle.
I liked it.
Sure if it was just Tarzan on the dragon or if there was
Just good, though. Not great.
coming through to
It was
defend
just
Kyle.
good. But it made me laugh. It was good.
Call off the play in case there was
Are
defense.
they gonna swap back bot and
AL.
just drop grubs? I mean,
And
Guma should have
AL
BF
get
sword.
their
Maybe they
dragon.
should just go topside now and start contesting.
Kyle
Yeah, they
hovering
should.
around the mid lane, wanting to drop some wards to provide information to both Shanks and Tarzan.
Oh, Faker!
Yeah,
TP
insta
into mid
TP
lane
there.
from Carrier, something we've been seeing a lot more.
All right.
This patch since
They
the last
baited out the TP,
field spellbook. Tarzan though just power farming through his jungle.
but Faker still has flash, so
That just on spawn, he's immediately back on those camps, and he's starting to build a small farm lead. And the experience
dead even gold. AL has the dragon.
in no time.
I was kind of hoping they'd do more damage to Flandre. He's not even down on CS.
On this pick, the Olaf does one thing, and it does it really well, but you have to be strong enough to get into that backline to send it for these carries. This is not a champion.
Is Faker the blue guy? This is Faker right here.
Back plan. You need to
This champ is Faker.
to succeed. And Tarzan has been
Bases
stellar
from
for
T1
AL, not
again.
only in this series, but really all year.
Hope leading in CS. Faker right behind.
On the team as we've gone over.
T1's giving. Oh, they're putting their bot lane mid to contest
Really
the
at the
grubs.
heart of
Faker's
this
going
AL
bot, but
team.
Faker has no TP and Shanks has
As
ult,
you
so the
say,
grubs,
if
the
you're an Olaf and you're
grubs
running
must
down
be
a
gone.
Jinx, you better
Yeah.
have enough threat
Is
behind
Faker the guy with the end run hat?
Poppy's already going to help with that too.
He wishes.
Any wall that stands in your way, Kyle is going to be right there next to you to move that wall.
They're all
aside,
Faker.
give you access onto that Jinx. We talked earlier in the series about how when that Varus was playing into the Jarvan, it was going to be difficult.
Carrier's
to
close to
navigate.
I'm Faker.
She's gonna fall
Owner's
onto
close to
Guma.
7. Red
Both
buff
Flandre
spawning.
and Tarzan
We're all Faker on this blessed day.
Push. Faker has no vision. He's gonna pink the
While
tri-bush here, I think.
and Shanks will be looking
Faker's
to
down in
provide
gold. He's not down in gold.
Yeah, he picks
T1
tri-bush.
looking more so for that front-to-back team fight.
They're not showing the gold number, but he's up 2 CS.
Grubs will get
It's
started,
probably
TF
up.
has ult, So how do you fight this as T1? You don't
Lots
really,
of
right?
extra experience in here for the jungle would be very nice.
Oh, I
for
see. That's the
Tarzan
gold difference.
or AL.
Yeah, TF passive.
Team with the Twisted Fate and
But they're the same. I mean, this is not.
for later.
Ah, Guma.
Oh!
Try to look for a steal. Just
That'd have been
slide
sick.
Tarzan. The timing was on point.
Mm.
Just slide. Might have been able to steal one away.
Kyle, nice W.
Area. Exactly interrupted there by Kyle, who does take over 6.
Bup,
Carry has
Owner's
it.
trying
bup,
to
bup.
take enemy red.
Bup,
There's
bup.
TF ult.
Going for counter jungle, but
Like,
Twisted
TF's not that strong, straight up.
Oh, Owner.
See if they're gonna be able to
He
spawn
just doesn't do that much damage.
Baker pushing in on
They have to have someone else be strong so he can be a stun bot.
Shouldn't be able to actually get that ulti off. Owner has to bail out. Can't actually take the red buff.
Oh, bad dodge.
The threat of the
Faker
Twisted
washed.
Ultimate and
TP
the
from Hope.
Poppy here.
Oh, this game.
When did Zeus get stopped for Doran? This season. After last championship, Zeus tried to get fancy with the contract. He wanted to get big paid. There's a bit of drama about it, so they went with Doran. And Doran's been pretty good so far. I was nervous about it, but he's had some games. He had some sloppy games, but some great games too.
Red secured. He's going to now go back to the Raptors and start weaving his way through the jungle once more.
I think this first fight, when it does break out, is going to be.
He got soloed by the NPC. Yeah, but then that game he got the fucking most insane Otacon 1v3 steal. So he has good moments and bad moments in the same game.
Being able to just ignore everything there, run through the Skarner, the wave here, the Alistar combo.
Krug Lord.
Kyle is getting super deep into the jungle. Both Krugs and Raptors warded up. Tarzan now finishing his re-clear up towards the top side. He can
Guma's
easily
going back
pick up
mid.
the third grub, which
Flandre's
is so
freezing
nice
top.
when
Oh,
you
Doran's
have
staying.
this Ziggs that can blow up.
Whoa. Okay.
Possibilities of ballooning a lot of mid-game gold through tower.
So everyone's just farming.
Ziggs get those down. Once they proc the void,
Everyone's just farming.
territory for the Twisted Fate to work with.
T1's given up a lot. I think they just like their comp later game.
So he's going to be able to grab it.
So there's not a lot of stress for them.
Done by Tarzan.
Tarzan getting the grub is great, but Drake's in 15. Can he cross?
He's probably sitting on
He
a
should
decent
be able
amount
to
of
cross,
gold.
right?
Oh,
he can base and run there, I guess.
Scaling, yeah, they're classic stands. We got this late.
Wow.
Okay, the ward's still alive.
You know, the longer this goes with nothing crazy happening, the stronger
Built it to
Jinx and Hwei get.
safe. The two low mobility, big carry champions here.
I feel like Guma and Faker are going to get
Carry
murdered
doing
in the
his
fight,
job
though.
with the
Like,
extra vision on the bottom
T1
side, so
really
the
do
power
have
up
3
there.
bodyguards and 2 carries.
That's awesome, though.
TF ult to flank them. They have Poppy ult to knock away the bodyguards. They have Ziggs ult to chunk them. Then they have Olaf to finish them. So it's going to be a tough fight for T1, especially early on.
No.
Like the Poppy ult value.
Maybe
is
the,
insane
yeah,
high.
yeah, maybe this first fight.
Force the issue. Faker a little
But
bit
you just
more
got to get,
the issue.
man, we just got to get like 2 items. 2 items, Guma.
Top wave as Dorn is just reset. Both top laners have TP available.
No first item on
if
anyone
it's
apart
even.
from jungles and Doran the grower.
Now.
Faker's in a base for Deathfire Torch now, right? He should have it.
Are they going to give up drag again? Just straight up? They're really playing for late? I hate when teams do this, though. It feels kind of spooky.
Faker's going to face check it. Shanks maybe.
The contest.
Where's the Poppy ult? They just need the Poppy ult for this objective.
Shanks has the ulti ready.
Yeah, it's
Will he look
unfightable,
for
I
an
think, for
angle
T1.
into that backline? He's fighting with Faker on the side.
Oh, he wasted his W.
Goes forward, he's looking
Oh, the
Oh!
Skarner with
Whoa, that was so big! That was so big, dude!
TP in from Doran.
Wait,
Don't
that
take
was
Shanks.
so
Shanks
big.
flashes. He should die, right? The W connects.
They got him. They got him. They got him.
Another kill for Guma.
Dude, that was so big!
And Drake for T1. They stopped the dragon stacking.
That's
The place
so
owner saved it.
fucking big. That's so big for the game.
If Poppy just ult Skarner.
Dude, Owner was incredible there. That literally could have won the game because they're a scaling comp. So now they're already ahead in the first fight. They got the drag. That's awesome. Damn, that was so sick. Can I watch a replay on that? Owner's grab over the wall was fucking awesome.
We were talking about how tense that first fight was going to be. Tarzan felt so strong on the Olaf, but it's Guma
No
usually
replay?
picks up not 1, but 2 kills.
Yeah,
The
Guma's
Yuntal's
getting
now
very
completed.
strong.
Guma usually
Yup.
ahead in
2 kill
goals.
Guma.
Now
Really well
this
played.
Gonna
by
get that
Owner.
2 items and it's gonna be over.
problem for anyone
They're not out of the woods yet. There's still 3 grubs AL with Ziggs, right?
Oh, here's the replay. Here's the replay. Here's the replay.
This is Skarner ult.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Watch Kale here. Yoink! Yoink!
Kill.
That's
Tarzan's
awesome.
out the fight.
And then,
Out the fight.
and they get Shanks right here. Doran slams him. And the W from Jinx. Boom, gotcha. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. And they give it to Guma too.
And in the arms race between an Olaf and a Jinx,
Paid Korean import. Dude, look how sad they are.
Faker is
Faker, Faker,
locked and loaded. The
Faker. Why?
So vulnerable
Why?
against Olaf. So
Oh,
vulnerable.
doesn't look like
Such a free kill for the Olaf TF on side.
Faker.
That's what they need to be really careful for T1.
Faker, why? Don't fuck around with this lead.
Yeah, this game's far from over.
Maybe Faker just wanted it to be more exciting for the fans, and I appreciate that. Faker was like, wait, if we stomp this too easily, we're not doing a good thing for League of Legends, the game. We need to make it exciting. And I was like, hey, he always thinks bigger picture. Owner, watch the fuck out, bro. Owner, oh. Good flash, but was it necessary?
It's going to swing the gold into their favor.
Very close. AL will secure the first tower of the game. The next objective for them would be...
Was it necessary? Man, I don't know. I guess so.
15 seconds.
Better than dying, but... No flash owner kind of sucks.
They go for their reset timers though, and T1 move in. Get control of that critical brush at the opening of the river.
All right, so AL's ahead on every champion but their AD carry. Ziggs. Down 1K gold on Guma. This is definitely the Guma game. I mean,
Olaf has ult up still. TF no ult.
a Fed Jinx dices this whole team.
Goes from Keria. Ziggs ult wasted. Guma got hit by a Q though.
Careful, 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 careful.
Flandre fighting Doran.
Careful. Bodyguards, keep Guma alive.
Faker is really split.
He's got huge range though with Way.
Misses Keria.
There it
Guma
is.
steals the objective again. Stun into the wall. Reset from Guma.
Dude, he got the reset. Holy fucking shit.
Flandre against
Oh,
the
it's over. It's
Hope is
over,
being chased
dude.
by
Guma.
Keria. It's a triple for Guma.
Guma.
A double for Guma. Oh, and right into the trap. Right into the trap. It's 5 kills to
Let's
T1.
fucking
It's
go.
down to T1.
Oh,
Of
that's
course, Guma
so
gets
big.
it.
404
How does this guy always
Guma.
get the objective?
Dude, he stole the
How does he always
objective.
last hit
Watch
it?
Guma right here, right here, right
It's so
here.
important this time
He
because
gets the
thinks.
objective.
So
Then
he
watch
gets the
this.
reset.
He shoots the rocket over here.
He gets the reset. Rip
Boom.
off
Gets the
Kyle
reset.
from
Boom.
Kuma's auto.
He gets extra
Gives it the
speed.
first.
Kills him.
Second onto.
Oh my god.
Faker gets shanked. Second onto Tarzan. No.
Oh
Faker gets
my
Tarzan.
god.
Second onto Flandre.
Two-person ultimate.
Honestly, I'll say it. Faker kind of kill slow one kill there. Should have given it to Guma. You got to feed the jigs here. I'll say it. That was one of those. Could have been. They wanted to have something on the skill board. That's awesome. What a fucking clean game 5. Better draft. I said it. I call it from minute 1, dude. It's a better draft. It's a better game 5 draft. You get the solid champs, dude. I'm sorry.
Now the pressure must be mounting massively. They are so close to the finals. They've performed extremely well at this tournament. But now with the lead that T1 has, they're going to have to find some crazy plays to turn this one around. They'll need to find picks utilizing this twisted fatal, but perhaps there's an opportunity at the bot side of the
It's crazy they're 1-8, but only down 3K.
Guma, the worst
3K
part
is
for AL,
massive.
obviously being 5-0 and losing Herald sucks, but Guma still has both sums.
We were mentioning this before the last fight.
What the fuck?
3K this early is massive, first of all. And then secondly, all the gold is on Guma, who's the hard carry that dices their team.
What?
I'm not saying they can't lose, but I think their comp is better late, and they're already ahead, so...
Zoning. Kyle can hex flash ult here.
This fight's important.
Does he get owner?
This fight's important.
He gets Doran.
Okay.
Koi ult. Oh my god, I thought Guma
They got the... yeah.
Oh, the Guma spacing is crazy.
Oh my god,
Oh
Guma!
my god, Guma spacing.
Carry a one hit on Shanks. Hit the W! Hit a W! Hit another W! One more W! One more W right now, here it is! Boom! Oh, he dodged it, he dodged it, he dodged it.
Spacing the stun card.
He got him. He got his ass. He got his ass.
Give it to Keria. Boom. Keria makes up.
111.
The way T1 is fighting is gorgeous.
111.
The way
Dude,
T1's
I gotta be honest with you. Guma has played absolutely masterfully this game. Absolutely perfectly. Just flawless play. Everything you could want out of an AD carry. I think he stole the skill out of... Oh, Faker's gonna die again. Faker's the fucking feeder, bro. He stole the skill of every bad AD carry you've ever had on your team. All your AD carries have to be bad so that Guma could be this good. He fucking space jammed it out of all of your duos.
Stop the recall there, but can't get anything more. T1
Guma's spacing was crazy.
Boop, 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 boop.
Wow, what a fucking monstrous series.
Dude,
Why are all these series so insane? So the steal here was...
look at how many W's Guma hits, too.
Hex flashes and a whole ult. No one can, like, you can't really block it, right?
Hit two?
Gets hit, so Doran becomes tribute. Then Tarzan finishes it. They tried to steal with rockets.
Boom.
150, oh my god. But Kyle dies for a reset straight away. So Guma instantly has a reset.
Boom.
Look at Guma's spacing here on Shanks. Look at this. Back step.
Dodge.
Forward step.
Hit the W.
And now Carrier. Look at Carrier on Hope. Just stands there.
Watch. Hits the W again.
Stun.
Hits the W again.
Boom, straight into Guma. Reset straight on
He dodges this one, but...
And Guma still has both sums.
Wait, Guma didn't use a sum? Bro, if this is my solo queue game, I'm flaming my Zig so hard. I'm flaming him. I'm flaming him for his dumb pick. I'm flaming him for being down 30 CS. I'm flaming him for... I would be so toxic. I'd be Googling his name, trying to find his Twitter account. I'd be scrolling up. I'd be losing my mind. I'd be so mad at Hope. Ziggs is a lame pick. I agree, dude. I understand that it's good sometimes, but I think it's lame. I think it's a lame pick. I think it's inherently dishonest. It's a pick 6 AD carry. I think it says something about how you wanna steal a win instead of earn it. It's like Game 5 Smolder. It is like that. It has a tinge of that.
It's good. That's
Wait.
what
Oh,
AL
ow,
wants.
ow, 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 ow.
Now.
Ow. Faker, my go is getting hit.
Onto that Otacon, so it's back to full HP. Faker is going to base. He has his teleport, so he can rejoin, and T1 could look to force. They're going to.
Whoa, whoa.
Knocked into Guma, into the
Flandre, where are you going?
That's a reset, isn't it? No
He's
CC.
got to get it. He's got to
but
get
Doran's got all
the
CC.
W hits.
That's
Boom.
the fight's over. The second the
Dude,
reset's
Guma
there,
is
it's just
so
done. Tarzan
strong.
has to run at them now. Or he's just going to die. He has to run at them. But
Nah,
Guma has too much damage
dude.
now. Owner somehow survives. Guma's rocket can snipe someone here, but he doesn't have it up actually. Carrier, Q,
W
look
hits.
Up, W, reset for Guma
Oh
again.
my
Runs
God.
around the Jinx bombs.
Oh
Does
my
he flash
God.
This wall? He could, but is it worth it? No, it's not.
Boom.
Dead as well. Guma's being fed here.
Boom. Boom.
They're just giving them all to him. It's 17-1. It's a stomp for T1. Guma's 10-0. Now it's over. Now it's over.
Oh, yeah. Oh, now
Nail
it's over?
in the coffin.
Bro, it's done been over. Man, Guma played good this game. Holy God. His space is incredible, and he's just hitting every single Jinx W. That matters. He hits one right here. One right here. Poof, get him. Gets the kill. Yeah, they can't stop him. He said it was his best champ. Wait, really? That's awesome. Carrier's controlling the enemies. Yeah, like, Carrier is fucking incredible. Nothing else to say. God damn. I think they could win. They could win 4v5 right now. I swear to God. I actually think Faker could go take a nap. Guma's damage is so fucking high. Up 4.2k gold. And they have the bodyguards now. Low-key what he's been doing. he's 2-11. He's not like he's falling asleep.
I think T1 should not fight here. They're doing great.
It is funny that Faker's down 15 gold. Team's up 117 and Faker's down gold. Dude,
But the ult is on him.
take a nap, Faker. It's okay.
Tarzan's gonna bomb by here.
Take a nap, Faker. It's okay.
Doran! Faker gets 2 before he falls. It's a 3v5 here from T1, and they're winning. Doran spacing. What is Carrier doing? He's just standing there menacing.
Guma, just shoot a rocket.
Look at him! Look at that Alistar! He's dancing on him! He's dancing! Where's the shit? There's the knockup. Oh, he's gonna die. You're a rat, Carrier. Deserved. You're such a rat. Owner.
Wait, they're
missile.
kind of
Okay,
wait.
T1.
They're playing sloppy.
You're trolling a little bit. Does he die to the bleed? No, he doesn't.
Wait, they're playing sloppy,
They're
Toppy.
emoting, they're trolling, but Guma's here. Daddy's home. This is where the damage is. This is where the reset starts. And this is where Doran dies as well. Doran dies as well. Yep, that's a lot of shutdowns.
That was so dumb.
They're trolling. Wait,
They're
he's
actually
dancing in game 5 on elimination match.
That's so funny.
He's fucking dancing.
That's so funny.
That is wild.
They're actually throwing for content.
They're starting to have some fun here. Maybe a bit too much. Some shutdowns going back the way of AL.
I can't believe they're BMing the #1 Chinese seed in a game 5. How close is the match? I mean, it's not close, but that shouldn't have happened. It's only a 7K lead now? Dude, why do you guys keep saying only 6K? Only 7,000 gold at 25 minutes in 2 pro teams? 3,000 gold lead on the 80 carry? What do you keep... Are you guys joking or serious? 7K is fucking huge. After inflation. It's not that much after... 7K doesn't buy you what it used to buy you. Back in my day, you could get a whole Infinity Edge and a couple items for 7K. Now you can barely buy a potion, dude. Now you're lucky to get 3 pots.
They'll see all of the wards. They don't even kill it.
Tarzan, no flash, of course. Trying to blow his ult here, I think. T1. They get it. They get the Tarzan ult. Wait, knock away on Doran. Guma's here, though.
Guma just do the
There's
damage.
the reset.
Yeah.
There's the reset.
They
There's
can't do
Guma.
it. He does so much damage.
Just mows them down.
does
He's
so
too
much
far ahead. Poppy no flash. Oh my god, Guma Yushi.
Dude, Guma like 2-taps him.
W doesn't hit.
He 2-taps him.
Retreating back. The carry's still alive here.
Owner.
for AL.
Hola.
Owner.
Carrier behind. Alistar the red. Boom. Another kill. Carrier gets it, I guess. Doran. Oh, he's away from the kill. Oh, Carrier. He's trying to barrel Carrier. Hey. Oh,
What a dodge. What a dodge by
Bro,
Carrier.
they're so degenerate. They are so degenerate. It's crazy. They are so degenerate.
You got to forfeit here. It's embarrassing. You're getting styled on.
Is there for the taking, and T1, they are dominating in game 5.
It's like a waterfall when all of the tension just releases in game number 5. T1, fight after fight after fight, just crushing it. Having fun now on
Only
the
10K lead, though.
and the
Only
Barons
10K.
will be theirs.
Tarzan trying to get there as fast as he can.
T1's
It
out.
was obviously too late. Hope even teleporting out. They're trying to see, can we find someone on a
You
late
got nothing.
recall?
This game's
Just
over.
someone get
Dude.
some purchase in
4
this
items.
game.
First pick, Twisted Fate 062. Oh my God. Hey, I've been there, buddy. I've been there, buddy. Dude, one of my first matches in a tournament, this was like preseason 1. It was actually an LCS qualifier before they started the LCS. And I joined team FXO. And I was playing my first mid lane match. I played TF versus Ari. They had Ari Jarvan. They camped mid lane. I went 0-6. I didn't even speak in the Skype call. I just went fucking dead silent. I went dead silent, dude. They just camped my ass. They camped my and Stans was watching. Like I was restreaming it to Stans. I wasn't streaming or anything, but he was watching the whole thing. Afterwards, he was like, "Hey man, he was like," and I was like, "Don't talk to me." I don't want to talk about it. Next game. I don't want to talk about it.
Connect there on the Impale, just barely. Andre does back up, but the wave clear. Not
Poppy
enough.
ult.
Owner gonna get knocked out here.
Dumbass Poppy ult, dude. He's back instantly. Wow, good ult.
Damage is just too lacking.
Oh,
They
he's
can't really go in.
not dead.
Kyle has to flash out there as Faker.
Faker's damage absurd.
Willing to spare.
Guma's damage
Quite
10
bad,
times as
but that's
absurd.
Another summoner down. That's another resource lost here for AL. And they are working with scraps already.
They got nothing. It's over.
She is monstrously strong.
Dude, Guma is actually disgusting.
He
just- he chunks the top laner a fifth of his HP with one shot.
Taker.
Tower is going down incredibly fast. Faker
Guma,
somewhat low,
reset.
But AL, if they're going to make a stand, it's
TF
got to be
ult.
now.
They got to send it here, AL.
Put it all on Guma. What can you do?
Oh, the fear timing is insane. Oh, nice flash from Kyle, though. Faker died, but Guma is the main
Doesn't
character.
matter. Doesn't matter.
Guma is the main character.
Doesn't fucking matter.
Guma
Doesn't
is
fucking
him.
matter. Yeah.
15-0-11. 15-0-12. T1 win. T1 Genji rematch. It's a monster banger. It's a monster banger. They pulled it off.
Man, that was fucking hype. That was fucking hype, dude. Let's go, T1. God, they always make it worth it. They always make it worth it. Easiest job in the world. Probably the Marines as number 2. And number 1 is being a T1 fan, man. You're always eating good. Unless it's regular season. Faker interview? All right, I'll listen to it real quick. But I got something to do before we watch Smallville.
Once again find themselves
Damn,
in an
BRB.
international final. It's been a few years since
So sick of Koreans winning everything. Give FlyQuest another chance. When you say give them a chance, they have a chance. They're invited to the tournament. They just have to win the games. They have the chance is there. They just have to win the game. It's not like they're not allowed to play. They are invited. They just have to win. Hey, well played, AL. Well played, AL. Tough match, I'm sure. Always sucks to lose 17-0 to Guma in your last game. But, are we watching finals? Yeah, dude. If I'm allowed to co-stream T1 games, I'm going to do it for every major tournament. It's fucking fun as shit. I love watching T1. It's my favorite part of League of Legends is watching T1 do something crazy. Cagel's going to interview Faker.
do against the inevitability of T1.
I'm about that.
Baker with a nod to the crowd.
It's fun till they get stomped. Well, that's fun in its own way, you know? You need the sad parts of life to remind you about the good. Every T1 loss, every time. Remember when Faker lost on stage, Worlds season, was it 4 or 5? Started crying, put his head against the wall. Remember when he hit his head on the wall? Season 7, 2017. Yeah, you're right. The video of him crying and then cutting to him looking back up in the promo goes crazy. Yeah, it goes fucking insanely dumb hard. Hey, by the way, I guess I shouldn't. Whatever. Kobe, the caster in the middle there, is joining our basketball games. So I'm going to be hooping with Kobe. It's not quite the ghost of Kobe Bryant, but that'll be fun. I asked him if he's as good as the real Kobe, and he he said, "You'll see," and did the devil face. The white mamba, yeah. So, is this the interview? Wait,
이제 5세트 정도까지 가면은
well, I thought they said they're going to interview Faker. You know what? Let's move on. This is good. I don't need to see the interview. I can watch it on my own time. You guys aren't in the Cage in 10 minutes. Yeah, I'll leave it open. We can go back to it if it's hype. What? H-Truck has ads back? I've had ads for a minute. What the hell is going on? What? They force you to watch every single game on stream? Is that how co-streaming works? You have to watch all the games? You can't... Oh, that's probably what it is. I think that's actually why I can't be a co-streamer, is that you have to watch every single match and all the commercials. You literally can't just watch the T1 stuff then leave. That's actually probably what it is. Cadro watches only the LTA finals. Let me turn on the air. It's fucking hot in here. I'll leave this up real quick.
absolute teamwork from the team.
Where's
And something that is crazy is that thinking a few weeks
Do you know where the second
we
headset
did
is?
not even think that you guys would make MSI, and yet again you are getting ready for another final. So tell me about what has been going on backstage for
Chat,
you guys
any
to
questions for
bounce
Faker?
back
Write it
the
in the
way you
chat.
did.
사실 불과 몇 주 전만 해도 T1이 과연 MSI를 진출할 수 있을까? 자체도 굉장히 불투명한 그런 질문이었는데 이제는 다시 한번 결승 자리에 오르면서 또 한번 증명해냈습니다. 경기를 치르지 않는 그런 백스테이지에서 어떤 노력이 있었기에 이런 변화가
Do you have some
가능했나요?
water?
이제 뭐 저희는
I had to run.
오랫동안 좀 많은 국제대회
I'm not a very good runner.
결승전을 좀 많이 갔기 때문에 그런 경험들 때문에 저희가 조금 주춤하더라도 이렇게
No, keep it here.
끌어올릴 수 있었던 것 같고 그래서 그런 부분들의 믿음 때문에 저희가 다 같이 으쌰으쌰.
Well said. Wait, that's not my main scene. That's not my main scene. Love the vids, Big A. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad you like them. Okay. Change the title. I need to get my thing so I can show my presentation. Where the fuck is it? Have you ever checked out Games Workshop stocks or the guy behind Warhammer 40K? Yeah, I mean, you said it. I was going to say it, but they're like a top 10 best performing stock in the UK. Yeah. It's like one of the UK's only growth stocks is the Warhammer 40K, guys. It's a failed nation. Dude, I do want to kind of talk about the UK. The UK really is in such bad straits right now. Like they're rudderless. They're leaderless. They're in such bad spots. They're calling it a fallen first world nation. It does sort of feel. I mean, it's like outside of London, the opportunities are just not there. In London, the price is so goddamn expensive. Run back austerity again. Dude, it's interesting because but they also have a high tax burden. It's like their citizens actually pay a hefty tax but see none of the benefits. It's crazy. It's like, I don't know what they're cutting for austerity, but they're still in debt. They're still spending more than they have. They still have high borrowing costs because they're not trusted. And then their people aren't seeing the results of their tax dollars. Somebody's grifting, dude. Somebody's grifting. Like somebody is trusted. Dude, what's crazy though? All right, let me show you this. Maybe Liz Truss tweeted this actually. So I've told this story quite a few times. But I've briefly explained what the Liz Truss fiasco was. Is there a... Yeah, here it is. Look at this. Okay. Scene 2. So look, right here is Liz Truss. No, wait. Is that... Where is it? Where was the Liz Truss period? Where was the Liz Truss period? No, it was like... No, I'm sorry. This is now, but this is higher than it was. Okay, it's not on this chart. But so I think she peaked at 5.38 or something. The point is, Liz Truss comes into the UK and she promises a new tax cut and spending program. So cutting the amount of money the government makes and increasing the amount it spends. And so the borrowing costs look like this. They spiked. This is not the actual moment, but this is what it looked like. They spiked. But now, right now, as in today, the borrowing costs are higher than they were when Liz Truss got kicked out for doing this. Like, austerity, it's literally the opposite of austerity. Do you just hear UK bad and think austerity? It's the opposite. They did the opposite of austerity. They cut taxes and increased spending. They did the opposite. But obviously, no one is going to loan money to the UK if they are cutting taxes and increasing spending, because they're not good for it. There's no way to pay it back. And so Liz Truss got kicked out of office because the UK couldn't borrow money. Literally, the costs got too high. But now, over time, since then, the costs have gotten as high as they were in the peak of Liz Truss's tenure. And people aren't even talking about it. Like, it's no dumb questions. What is austerity? Austerity, AU. Austerity is the idea of like, hey, our debt is getting huge. We have to cut our spending. Okay? The problem with austerity is the things they cut are usually not the military or, I don't know, grift or, tax breaks for billionaires. They cut like health services, and they cut things that help the bottom line of regular people. So often, the austerity causes a slowdown in the economy that leads to lower tax revenues anyway. So the money you're supposed to save, you don't even save. That's the general idea of why people are upset about austerity. Now, some people just say the word austerity for any spending cut, and those people are stupid. Because under their logic, they should just spend every dollar on everything at all times, and there'll be no consequences ever. And of course there is. Of course there is. It just happens in every country. But it's a balance. It's a fucking balance. And Britain has not found it. Britain has not found it. And so, anyway, what I'm saying is like the crisis mode that got Liz Truss kicked out just 2 years ago is now the everyday. That's now normal in the UK right now. The world market is pricing their borrowing costs as high as like a developing nation. They're like, Germany's are so much lower than this. This is so much higher than the European average. And so people just don't want to loan the UK money because their whole system doesn't make sense. They don't have growth. They have no like economic productivity growth. It's not good. I don't know what industries are really thriving there. When did the UK collapse in 30 days vids come out? I mean, obviously that wouldn't be true. And I want to say like, compared to the standard of the worst parts of the world, UK is still obviously great, right? It still has a democratic system that works, and it still has healthcare that semi-works, and they have, but it's so stagnant. It's not even that it's getting so much dramatically worse, is that it's so stagnant. The UK is just in a real rut, and they're like the second slowest growing country in Europe. UK post-World War decline has been insane. Yeah, but I mean, I would say specifically, actually, if I have a fucking chart for you. Let's see if I can find it. Specifically post-2008. People of all ages want to leave the UK. I'm reading this article. Australia and the US are where they're going. Australia, the US, Canada, Italy, France, Japan. Listen, it's not like the US or Australia are like fucking killing it right now either. That's how bad things are in the UK, man. Just very little opportunity and very, very little, and then, Keir Starmer's dead in the water. Just dead in the water. no capability of getting anything massive done. It's already squandered what little advantage they had. So they're going to be stuck for even more time. I'm sorry if I could find the chart I was looking for. Basically, it showed that disposable income and productivity growth in the UK after 2000, like before 2008, was among the best in the world, growing great. And after 2008, it's been so slow, so flat. And so, you know, what really happens is in an economy that's growing, where a pie's growing, you can kind of paper over the fact that there's a widening inequality because everyone's standard of living is raising. As long as you're growing, it's fine. But when things stop growing, it becomes very zero sum. It becomes zero sum, and that means someone else's win becomes your loss. So the UK economy has been so stagnant that all of the gains that go to the very top in the UK have been coming directly out of the pockets of regular people. Or like, you know, the gains in real estate prices, for example. They're going to landowners, but makes it nearly impossible for you to find a home. Are any of Starmer's policies making a difference? No, I don't think so. I mean, Starmer's been a bit of a instant lame duck. He tried to do some austerity stuff. I mean, listen, their UK's in a debt crisis. They had to figure something out. But the things he chose to cut were deeply unpopular with his own party. And so they basically revolted insta. He lost his, you know, it's like his equivalent of the big, beautiful bill didn't pass. And so he's kind of dead in the water. And then the rising party in the UK is this Nigel Farage, you know, right-wing new party. That's probably going to sweep next time they have an election. Reform, yeah. Farage is still around? No, he's around. He's leading. He's leading. He's going to win. Well, it's a while until the next election, but he's going to win. It feels bad that everything is built on this grow forever ideology. Is it time to do more stable strategies? I think this is like a talking point that sounds right when you say it, but actually doesn't make any sense because the human race has been growing forever since caveman days. It doesn't mean you have to have more of people. Like productivity goes up, new inventions. We invent a new way to plow a field or something, and now the output's up. Like you can always grow. I don't think there's any reason to think that we would stop that. Even if the population wasn't increasing, you could grow every year. It's really more about the distribution of it. But in the UK's case, it's not even. In the UK's case, the problem is they're not growing. They're not getting better. Their businesses are not competitive. They're not leading in anything. They're not. They're just stagnating, and that's the problem. Faker interview? I'll watch it later. How has inequality been dealt with historically? War, famine, revolution, disease. War, famine, revolution, and disease. Those are the big four. In France or everywhere else, everywhere. That's the book I'm talking about called The Great Leveler. I don't know if I have it. It's right there. You can see it. The Great Leveler. It just basically says that in all societies and all cultures, inequality trends up over time as humans figure out the meta of whatever society they're in. Whether it's, whether it's a tribe or it's Soviet Russia or it's modern day America or it's Australia, whatever. People figure out the meta, and then some people exploit it, and then they get a bigger and bigger advantage until the inequality is out of control, and then one of those four things happens, and then it resets. Tech advancement inherently accelerates it? I don't think that's true. I don't think there's anything inherently accelerating about inequality of tech of today versus Roman times where they had inequality too. I mean, they had literal slave owners. Does it ever really reset though with inheritance being a thing? Well, it resets with those four things I talked about. War, famine, revolution, plague. Oh. Is there a nicer one you can say? If Faker, the fifth one is if Faker wins MSI, everything becomes equal. That's the fifth horseman. So if Faker wins, we're good. That would do it. I don't think plague works anymore. I don't know, bro. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it could. But don't ask for a worse plague. Is the woke mind virus considered a plague? By some, I guess. By some. What if famines and plagues have upsides? H-Truck, everyone's being so negative about those, but maybe they have some benefits like making us more resilient and bring us closer together. I will say this. COVID had the upside of doubling Twitch viewership. So in a way, it was a beautiful thing. Right? In a way, it was like really great. If we just had 3 or 4 COVIDs going on at once, it would be awesome for Twitch. That's good for society. Are you admitting that Twitch manufactured COVID to boost viewership? I'm just saying, where was Dan Clancy in early 2020? Wuhan, China. That's interesting. Why? Ask that question. Go deeper. See what went down. Wasn't that before he became CEO? And then all of a sudden he gets promoted to CEO? That's interesting. Why is that? It all seems to add up. Do you think... Just asking questions? I'm just asking questions. Are you worried about seeing your YouTube clips on the security monitor in China when you walk through Chinese TSA? I don't go to TSA like a regular person, okay? I'm showing up in a private jet to Xi Jinping's personal palace, and he's dapping me up at the door and saying, "What's up, Beijing?" and then putting his hand out on Beijing. Okay? I'm not worried. I'm not going to go through a regular security line. He calls you Beijing. Actually, was at Beijing means I'm in Beijing. Will you live stream from there? If I can, yeah. I'm working on getting a IRL live stream thing set up for when I go to New York. I'm going to try and, with my phone, I'm trying to get the Extra Emily. I talked with Extra Emily at Lud's 30th party, and it's not that hard. It's not that complicated. It's a phone stream. It's just a phone stream. You just need a different app than I have. So I think I'll be able to do it. Just to clarify, are you saying there inequality is inherent to the human experience and there isn't an economic system that can efficiently combat it without those listed events? D'Artagnan, what I'm saying is that is the thesis of the book, The Great Leveler. That is the thesis of a book that I read recently. It's not necessarily my personal viewpoint, though it makes a compelling case looking at history. What I will say is there seems to be systems like the Nordic countries that have managed to keep their Gini coefficient, which is a good measure of how many genies you have and also how much your inequality is, lower for longer. Though I will also say the 30-year period after World War II, in not just America, but most Western nations, also had a flat inequality line, a flat Gini coefficient. That's like 40s to 70s, America, 45 to 75, UK, France. It's GINI, yes, that's right. And the reason for that was the policies put in place following the Great Depression and World War II were extremely high taxes for the wealthy. Extremely high taxes for the wealthy, high antitrust enforcement to prevent monopolization, competitive, non-dominated markets. That shit worked. It worked. It's like, it's like the NBA having a first-round draft pick go to the bad teams. The luxury tax in the first round, it just keeps the system competitive. They're still competing, but you keep it competitive. Second apron? Yeah, seriously. The problem with Gini measurements is that they overemphasize domestic markets. If you look at the world economy as a whole, inequality has gone down drastically. No, that's, I think, a silly line of thought. Yeah, you could tell somebody, hey, don't worry about the fact that you are getting relatively poor to everyone else in your country because someone in Africa went from 50 cents a day to $1 a day. That's not, that's nice. It's a nice fact for the world, but it doesn't mean that you are happy about the destruction of your social fabric. That's genuinely a good thing, though? No, I think it's a bad thing. Of course, everyone thinks it's a good thing. It's not relevant. It's not relevant. It can't be used to downplay the inequality problems at home. What if Tim Apple really needs that extra billion? Tim Apple is not your problem. I'm pretty sure Tim Cook is not even a billionaire. Tim Cook's not your problem, bro. Oh, yeah, he is. He recently. He was 500 million like a year ago. But he has less shares of Apple than some of the board. I guess Jensen has made quite a bit. Nvidia hit 4 trill. he's done so much for Apple, he kind of earned it. I mean, yeah, if I'm fucking... Listen, it's someone like Zaslav is a bigger problem, dude. Somebody who, or honestly, or Musk, dude, who just sucks out, or Bobby Kotick, people who aren't even generating value. They haven't even made good decisions to grow the value of the company to get a piece for themselves. They're bleeding a company, losing jobs, fucking it over, but also personally getting rich. Elon Musk keeps pulling billions of pay package out of a company that he's killing. If they never spend the money, why does this matter? They do spend it. NVIDIA's number one. NVIDIA's not just number one by market cap. NVIDIA is the most valuable company ever. NVIDIA's passed $4 trillion. First time to do that. NVIDIA is currently past $4 trillion. No one's done that. They're in a club of one, the 4 trillion club. Nah, don't bring up fucking Dutch East India. It's not true. It's not. No, not Mansa Musa, not. Hey, Troxter, have you talked about the stock you shorted again yet? Not yet. When it's done. Am I wrong to mentally think of NVIDIA? Cisco is pretty similar in the position in .com versus AI. You're not wrong. Well, actually, no, we could be. We don't know. I think it is a little different because NVIDIA has truly extraordinary profits right now. It just doesn't. It's just an absurd number. It's just an absurd number, 4 trillion. It's just crazy. I mean, mostly in the way that they're both really great companies, but no way they're the biggest company in the world. Yeah. Again, I think there's a lot of parallels. I've already made a video about this, about Cisco and NVIDIA. I made that direct comparison. But it's just a little different because truly NVIDIA is growing profits at a rate faster than Cisco did at the time. They're making fewer weird acquisitions like Cisco did. It's different. It's subtly different. The problem would be if the whole NVIDIA thing disappears if Microsoft, Meta, Google, and Amazon stop buying hundreds of millions of dollars of NVIDIA chips, billions of dollars of NVIDIA chips. If they decide that it's not worth it to buy that much, those 4 companies are the reason NVIDIA is worth as much as it is. And they buy more every year. They keep buying. So it's yeah, exactly. That's exactly right. This is the question. If they can't find a way to make money off AI, which they haven't done yet, then eventually they have to stop buying lighting billions on fire to buy more chips. But if they do find a way, then it'll keep going. I can't think of a future where AI does become more profitable. I think you're correct. Don't get me wrong. But the argument would be the same thing was true about the internet. We all knew the internet would eventually be a huge thing and be profitable. It's obvious. But the dot-com bubble happened because the hype was way ahead of the reality. Right? So the valuations got way, way, way ahead of the actual money being made. And then once that went down to earth, then it was decades until it actually caught up. So no one knows, but that's the possible theory about what's going on now. It's like, are we realistic with all these AI valuations? Are they really going to make the money that they say they're going to make soon? Where'd my thing go? Hey, thank you for the 46 months. You're telling me Tesla might not sell 2 trillion worth of robots in a year? Yeah, maybe. There'll be a lot of layoffs if the AI bubble bursts. There's a lot of layoffs right now. There's a lot of layoffs right now. Is anyone here job hunting? It's fucking crazy right now. It's a damn hard spot to find a job. It's fucking painful right now. So it's already happening. I could talk about the jobs numbers. Everyone's talking about that. I think I'll talk about this. What time is it? 9:42? Fuck, dude, that T1 thing takes fucking forever. Okay. I think I want to talk about India. Yeah, let's talk about India. I think it's really interesting. Okay, let me explain something. This is a cool little financial scandal that happened recently, and I want you guys to know about it. Over in India. This is dude, I have WhatsApp Beijing. I have, what are the other ones? I need a Namaste New Delhi. What's New Delhi? It's What's New Delhi. Okay. Welcome back to an old classic segment, What's New Delhi, on what's going on in India. I want to introduce you to a little company actually in America first. It's called Jane Street. Are any of you familiar with the company Jane Street? Some of you might know about it because it was where Sam Bankman-Fried got his start. This is how it's mostly known. Jane Street is a very prestigious Wall Street hedge fund, trading fund that has been blowing up in recent years and is now, I think, like 1 in every 10 stocks bought or sold is done by Jane Street. They've become massive. They're up there fighting with Morgan Stanley and Goldman Sachs, the old titans of Wall Street. Jane Street's one of the newer, younger guns that has become like the hottest place to work. Okay? Interns at Jane Street usually win $1 million math and science competitions, and they get paid $250,000 a year to intern. An intern at Jane Street, which by the way is like the most prestigious Wall Street thing you can get on your resume. An intern at Jane Street makes more than the chairman of the Federal Reserve. I'm not kidding. His salary is $190K. The intern at Jane Street's making more. it's pretty competitive. It's hard to get into, and what they do all day is find creative financial ways to exploit markets and make money. That's their whole business model. They find weird trading patterns and arbitrage opportunities and find ways to make money. Okay? So for many years, they were a relatively small player. And then around COVID, they hit it big. Around COVID, they became they started making billions more, and they became one of the biggest trading firms on Wall Street. And now they're up there punching with the big guns like Morgan Stanley and Goldman Sachs. I blanked this out because we'll get to it later. So yeah, much like Twitch streamers, Jane Street's revenues blew up over the pandemic. Okay? We have that in common. Now we take our story. That's the intro. You actually need to know what Jane Street is and why it's important. Okay? Now we take our story to India. Adish, if this is a clip, play some Indian music right now. Okay? Set the stage. And in India, something crazy happened over COVID as well. A new wonder of the world appeared. You may be familiar with the Taj Mahal, but an even bigger wonder of the world appeared, and it was called India's options trading market. Now, I'm going to explain to you what an option is, but first I need you to understand that India, despite having a much smaller stock market than America, has a bigger options market than the United States and the rest of the world combined. Now, very simply, you can buy and sell stock. Options are like making bets on the direction and the time of a stock movement. It's like bets on whether a stock will go up or down without actually buying or selling the shares. In India, that's extremely popular, and they have over 80% of the worldwide options trades on their stock market for no real reason. Again, India is much, much smaller as a stock market than America. But for some reason, over COVID, this blew up and became massive. So this became a wonder of the world. This is this weird, unique quirk. Excitement and worry as stock options trading booms in India. Now, I'll do a quick explanation. I don't want to get into financial mumbo jumbo here. I want this to be broad. So I'm going to very quickly explain kind of the basics of an option and why it's weird this got so big. So this is the Indian stock market. This is the top 9 companies in India right now. And India, much like America, is very top heavy. Okay? Much like our entire market is moved by like 7 companies, theirs is also moved by like the top 6 to 10. And they're all these big Indian banks. Those are the biggest stocks in India. State Bank of India, ICICI Bank, HDFC Bank. Like they have a very top heavy, bank heavy stock market. So to put it simply, a few bank stocks moving a little bit up or a little bit down basically moves their whole market. If there's a bad day for a few bank stocks, it's a bad day for the whole Indian market. It's worth knowing that. Okay? So here we go. Let's say you are a trader in India and you have $200 to your name. Okay? This is you. Say hi, chat. Give me a smiley face. Okay? You are a trader. You have $200 and you're going to make some money in India. So you notice the stock price of HDFC Bank is $200. So you can afford one share. How about that? Good for you. So if you buy one share, this is you buy one share, okay? And then over the next week, that share goes up to $250. How about that, dude? You just made $50 profit. You bought one share, the share's worth $250. You can now sell the share, make a $50 profit. You've made some money. This is how regular stock trading works, simply. You buy a piece of a company. If the demand for shares of that company goes up, then you can sell it for a profit as the value of the shares go up, okay? Basically, you're buying and you're holding until the value appreciates in a growing company, and then you sell whenever you need the money for real life. That's stock trading. However, there's also something called options trading, which is a little more degenerate. But let's say you're an award-winning genius trader in India, like Squeaks. Like Squeaks. Let's say you're an award-winning genius trader, okay? Or maybe you're willing to be a little bit more degenerate. You have $200 and you don't want to go around with this lame ass, low limit, buy a single share, hold and wait type shit. okay? You're trying to get rich now. You're not trying to get rich in 20 years. You're not trying to buy and hold boring ass shit. Sorry, I'm cursing too much. So you buy what's called a call option. This is a bet. This is basically a bet, almost in a casino, that the stock will go up to a certain strike price in a certain period of time. The reason the options are degenerate, because with the stock, you have to be right on the direction, but it can happen anytime. As long as you're willing to wait, it can happen anytime. But with the option, you have to be right on the direction and the time and the amount, actually. You have to be right on all three things. And only then do you make money. Now, you can make a lot more money, but you have to be right on three things, which makes it much more risky, okay? Very, very similarly, okay? So Squeaks here, he knows that HDFC Bank is going to do good this week. So he bets a 1 week short-term call option at 220. This costs, he buys two of these. This costs him $200. By the way, this is real, but these are real numbers. I plugged them in. This costs you $200, okay? So you lose his 200, he's down to zero, but he's got this call option. So when the bank goes to 250, how much do you think he makes? He spent $200, you spent $200. You made $50 profit, how much does he make? Almost everybody got it wrong. The math's actually really simple. He made $6,000. He made $6,000 off his $200 investment. So because the call option paid off, because he made this short-term bet, now here's the thing. Had this stock stayed at 200, stayed flat, he would have lost all his money and done nothing. Had the stock gone to $219, he lost all his money, gets nothing. But because it went to 250, it was in the money, it was profitable. He made the right bet at the right time in the right week. He guessed right, and he made a huge profit. All right? That is very simply why someone might do options, because it's more gambly and the payout is way higher on a small entry fee. Okay? With stocks, you kind of need a lot of money to start with to buy a lot of shares so it can grow and compound over time. But with options, you can take a little bit money and make a crazy bet, and if it's right, make a lot. That's the idea. Now, options are really designed for hedging. They're designed so that like somebody with a huge position can make these small bets to cover their ass if things go wrong. But they've turned into a casino. And in India, they're a much, much bigger casino than everywhere else in the world. For some reason, almost all the option trading in the world is done in India, mostly by retail regular traders who are trying to gamble. They're just making wild bets that this stock will go up this fast, this stock will go up this fast, just making wild, crazy bets about India. It's massive there. Again, think of how big Wall Street Bets is in America and multiply that by 4. Really by 10. It's just so much bigger in India, okay? India is just insane levels of stock market degeneracy. So, what's unique quirk about that, though, is that the Indian stock market has a huge options trading market, but a relatively small actual stock market. The amount of money, this is like the derivatives to cash trading ratio. It's like the bigger this ratio is, the more money there is in the bet on the stock than the actual stock itself. In India, that number is off the chart. It breaks the chart. Okay? In the US, it looks like this. In India, it looks like this. So I think a good metaphor to explain it is, it's like imagine if everybody at this convention was betting on the price of Black Lotus going up or down, but not actually buying or selling any Black Lotuses. Like nobody owns a Black Lotus. Everybody's just making bets with each other on whether the price will go up or down on Black Lotuses. That's sort of the idea. The Indian stock market, nobody actually owns the card. They're just making these bets. So let's go back to that Jane Street graph I told you about, okay? How did they get so rich in the 2020s? Well, obviously COVID was a part of it, but a big thing that happened there was they opened their India office, and all of a sudden, their profits started to explode. They started to consistently make a lot of money out of India, billions of dollars. Why? Why was that? Well, one thing just generally, is that hedge funds like this or trading firms, they love options markets like this because retail traders always lose in general. In fact, India's regulator has figured out that about 93%, or they said 9 in 10, but I looked it up, 93% of traders in India lose money. And they lose an average of $1,500 a year. So most people who buy options, they guess wrong. They get the number wrong, they get the date wrong, they get the direction wrong, and they lose money. A few people hit it really big and it becomes awesome, but it's actually a horrendous casino where most people lose. So really think about how unproductive that is. There's this massive, massive options market in India. Millions, billions of people trading options. Millions, not billions. Millions trading options, and almost all of them are losing. That is a gold mine for hedge fund traders. But what they found is even more devious. They found an even more devious plan. What they realized is, since almost nobody is buying the actual stock, you can make the stock price move relatively easy by just owning some of it. Because it's not a very deep or liquid market, you can sort of make it go up or down by buying or selling it. And because there's so much money in the options market, you can actually get underpriced options because of how much supply, how much there is. So realistically, it's like this. It's like, imagine if you owned a huge number of Black Lotuses, okay? And you decide to sell them at a loss. That seems really stupid, right? But what if there is such a big market for betting on Black Lotuses that you placed an absolutely gargantuan bet that Black Lotuses would go down in value? What if you place a $5 billion bet that Black Lotuses will go down in value, and you're able to move the prices of them with just 6 or 7? So you sell these at a loss, the price goes down, and you win your massive bet. This was the arbitrage opportunity that, I mean, very simply, it's more complex, but this is very simply what they did, that Jane Street figured out in India. And they told nobody. They told absolutely nobody. So for years during the pandemic, Jane Street started printing money out of India. Basically, they just farmed the weird obsession with options markets in India for billions of dollars a year from regular people in India. And then something happened, okay? Again, people at Jane Street are paid very well, but sometimes they get offers that pay even better. And they don't have non-competes. Millennium Capital Management, another young gun hedge fund, comes along and offers a buyout package for some of the talent at Jane Street. And they poach some of these highly paid interns and employees, okay? They poach them. Not a big deal, right? Sometimes people get offered better, they go somewhere else. But then Jane Street notices Millennium starts doing the same thing in India that they were doing, which reduces their profit, okay? Because if everybody starts doing it, then suddenly it doesn't work as effectively. So the arbitrage starts closing. So, so Jane Street gets fucking pissed. They're mad. They want to keep doing this free money glitch forever. So they sue Millennium for stealing their secrets. Now this turns out to possibly be one of the dumbest and most expensive lawsuits ever done. because once it's a lawsuit, it becomes public. During the lawsuit, all this stuff has to come out into the public. They have to explain how they were making this money and how their secret got stolen. And guess who's listening very closely? The Indian government. The Indian government starts, wait, what are we talking about? Billions of dollars being made off Indian retail traders? And they get very mad, okay? They start noticing these $4.3 billion made just farming over and over. Again, all they were basically doing is buying a bunch of Indian bank stocks and then dumping them on the market to make the price drop for that day while making a huge bet the price would drop for that day. And then taking in the cash. And they did this over and over again and just farmed average, dumb retail traders in India forever. Okay? So, as of like yesterday, the Indian government went fucking scorched earth and completely banned Jane Street from India. And in fact, has already impounded $550 million of, quote, illegal gains. Now, it's interesting. Again, Jane Street would argue what they were doing was entirely legal, and it might actually be. It's tough to know where the line is on market manipulation because they are allowed to make the bet. They are allowed to sell a stock. Like, nothing was below board. It was just, it's just unseemly. It's just unseemly. You know? It's just a way to consistently exploit retail traders over and over and over again. It's not insider trading, but it is odd. Here's the thing. It wouldn't happen in a normal market because the amount of money you would need to make the stock go down would cause you to lose just as much as you would gain from the bet in most markets, in big, deep, liquid markets. But the Indian market was so unique because the betting market was so much bigger than the actual stocks. So you could put a much bigger bet out than you should be able to. So it's interesting. It's interesting is what I'll say. Anyway, it has been now banned, and now the Indian regulator is like just looking for blood on all of the foreign trading firms in India. But that's where we find ourselves today. And obviously every other Wall Street hedge fund is shaking their head and being like, wow, we can't believe Jane Street would do this. This type of behavior is not becoming, but they all basically wanted to do the same thing. They just didn't know the, and in fact are always looking for similar opportunities. But now they have a chance to knock their competitor down a peg, and so they're taking it. And, you know, I don't think there's much more to the story than that. I just wanted you guys to catch up on this little bit of financial news that has been sort of taken the financial word bust. It's a very interesting, nerdy piece of news that I've been enjoying reading about that I thought I'd share with you. So there we go. How's it not insider trading for manipulating the price? Well, listen, if you buy a single share of Apple, technically you're manipulating the price. Okay? If you buy a share of Apple, you are infinitesimally making the price go up. If you sell a share, you're infinitesimally making the price go down. Like all they're doing is buying public stocks and selling them. And then they're buying options, which they're allowed to buy. And you know what I'm saying? Nothing that they were doing was insider info and nothing about it was illegal. The fact you can't know you're manipulating the price. They just figured out that they could. Infinitesimally, yeah. But wouldn't buying the stocks before selling it cause the price to go up? Yes, but you get to choose when you make the bet. Lime Wings. So if you buy a bunch of bank stocks and the price goes up, people are probably making big bets that'll go up. You make a very inexpensive, easy bet that it goes down, and then you sell your shares. The thing is, in like a real market, like if it was JP Morgan Chase, you can't control like no matter how many shares you sell, it's not going to hurt the price because it's so big and so deep and so liquid. You'd have to buy so much stock and dump it all at once to make the price go down. And then, but in India, you could do it with a very little amount. How do people not realize this was happening before the lawsuit? You have to look in. I mean, they're very private about it. They're very private about it. What I would say is the mania for options trading in India, it's finally slowing down, but it was insane in 23 and 24. Insane. Just like millions of people in India were punting their money on short-term gambling bets in the stock market in India. They were just buying random daily or weekly call options every week. People, it's like Wall Street bets, but just on a much wider scale. Why is that? I think it just caught fire there. One thing is that, like, there wasn't a lot of other options to dump money. It just sort of went viral there. They don't have casinos or what? I just don't think they had as many ways to make cheap, high-yielding gamba bets where you could get crazy odds. I'm Indian. Half my friends are option trading. My mom's been telling me to get into it. Yeah, well, there you go. There you go. Well, there you fucking go. Yeah, it's tough for me to call like some magic reason why it went viral there. Sometimes things just go viral. Things hit a cultural moment and go big. I mean, it happened very quickly. It wasn't like India's always had a huge option trading market. It blew the fuck up, basically since the 2020s. The promise of quick money is so enticing. Yeah, I mean, that's the whole world. The whole world is getting lured by easy money or gambling or a risk and a chance at 100x. And so that just really took off in India. And so they found this unique way to exploit it, and then it's now come back to bite them. But what's crazy is, had they not sued, they probably could have gotten away scot-free, because it's relatively obtuse and people don't know about it. But they tried to get greedy, I guess. They tried to shut down the talent. Do you think they'll win their lawsuit? I don't know. The Indian government seems pretty mad and they want to make an example out of it. But I think it's unlikely they'll be allowed to just operate freely in India anymore. They'll probably get banned. Why didn't they have a non-compete agreement with their employees? Well, first of all, non-competes are immoral, so it's good they didn't have them. But one of the things that Jane Street does is they make a big pride point about not having non-competes. They're like, we're so good, we don't care we don't have to lock you down. But then they did try to lock somebody down, and it cost them big. So... Who's the counterparty to buying such a huge quantity of shares being dumped? First of all, it wasn't that massive a quantity. It didn't need to be that massive to move the market. That's the whole point. Secondly, it's the biggest stocks in India. So the counterparty was anyone. It was investors in, like, technically anyone who's got an India ETF. I have some. They just did it with a few bank stocks. Could this happen with high option traded meme stocks? Yeah, maybe. I mean, anything where the options market is so much bigger than the underlying asset, you could probably find this kind of arbitrage opportunity. But most things would be tougher. This was a really unique case where so much money was being thrown in the bets. What's the downside if you're wrong in the options? Your downside is usually the cost of what you paid for the option. The $200 in that example. But you will, but again, 93% of retail traders lose. 93% of options traders. You have to be right. You have to be so correct on time, strike price, direction. It's just not, it's not likely. You almost certainly are being farmed. You're not built diffy. Crazy because all my friends seem to be in the 7%. Yeah, exactly. Everybody will tell you they're up. It's like Vegas, dude. Nobody ever talks about the losses, but they are losing. They're consistently losing. It's like a parlay. It's actually probably worse than a parlay in odds. Like if you want to gamble in the stock market, just buy some shares of something that you believe in and hold it. That's a risk that's acceptable. Because at the very least you'll own the shares. You can always hold those. You can sell those. If it goes down, you can hold them. But gambling on options is like just degenerate, man. It's just almost guaranteed to lose. I already talked about the tokenized stocks yesterday, I think, Zanze. All right. Fuck, dude. 10:13. Time flew. No, I gotta go. I gotta go, bro. I never get enough time. T1's tomorrow? Dude, when do I get to... Ugh. You promised 2 Smallville tonight? I did not promise 2. No, I can't, dude. It's gonna go till 11:30. I'm supposed to... Look, I told Ari I'd be done. I would be done at 10 every day, and now it's fucking 10:15. We'll have to watch tomorrow. Maybe I can start earlier. I had to record the podcast today, which is the problem, the fucking Patreon. And then I got home, and then I did a meeting, and then I did... Oh, what's Squeaks messaging me? Okay. It's 4 episodes, 2 for today, plus 1 for tomorrow, plus another one for interest. You guys are charging interest? You guys are charging interest? Well, listen, I'm very excited to watch the next one. I'll tell you that. The next one I think is going to be really funny. We'll definitely, like, tomorrow's Get Smarter Saturday. We'll watch one tomorrow for sure, maybe 2. I just gotta start early tomorrow. That's what I gotta do. I gotta go live early, and then I gotta do some more stuff. Dude, I don't know. I think it's been harder. I'm gonna just say it, with Ari's family living with us. There's been more going on. I feel like my habits are not the same. So I have to, we'll just call it Atrioc August. When I get back from Canada, on the 4th, that's when I really have to lock in because that'll be just me. Ari's not even there that week. I just grind. Atrioc August. Atrioc August, we're going to, here's one promise I can make. Atrioc August, we release the Hitman video finally, the $2,000 contract. It is finally basically done. It'll definitely be done by August. Atrioc August, release the Hitman video. I got to put in some real, I need to set an hour goal for the end of the month and just see if I can hit it. I need to try to like really grind Atrioc August. Because if I'm going to travel more in like October, November, I have to use August. August, September, I have to really grind to get some shit done. So Atrioc August is the plan. For the end of July, the next few weeks, I'm not going to change my plans too much, but it'll be spotty. It's been spotty and it'll be spotty because I have to travel to New York. I have to travel to Canada, and I have we're hosting an event. Not on stream, not live. I'm doing an IRL event with people, not for a stream. So I just have shit to do. So and the podcast is ramping up. So Atrioc August, baby. Atrioc August. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the India presentation at least, and T1 winning. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll watch Smallville. Sevens. Appreciate you. Sorry for spotty July. Goodbye.